Okay, it's time for some more Pizza Hut made. Let's get this show on the road. I think I feel like I have to say that every time now because I've been saying it every time. Okay. Just kind of double check, make sure everything's playing proper. It seems to be. Okay, let's get going. I'm feeling pretty good today, so this should be a fun stream. This should be a fun stream, at least until the Street Fighter stuff starts later. Which, that might not be so fun. Oh, look, my bro. My bro. Cool. That's the thing I was looking forward to doing. So, last time we finished up all the Madarame stuff, so we should be starting a new story section pretty soon. That's good. You know, that'll be fun. The next guy that the Phantom Thieves target is actually, like, easily the biggest dirtbag. The title was all good too. Yeah, I've remembered this time. Now, the only downside here is I didn't eat lunch, so I am hungry. But it'll be fine. I've got some nuts and some oranges here. I can snack on them as I go. Hope everyone's doing okay today. Did I already have the Aljuru for this week?
What do you want?
No, I did not. Cool. Increase my knowledge. Yippee.
Well then. Nice.
But yeah, today should be pretty chill. I'm feeling pretty good. I woke up on the right side of the bed, as they say. And honestly, the last couple of days have been just good. I woke up to great news yesterday with that Nintendo Direct. Woke up to some good news today with the announcement of the next Trails game coming out in the West.
Everyone.
And the Fatal Fury beta was this weekend. That's fun. Although I haven't really played much of it. Got some good news about a Bazaar character you were waiting for is finally coming out. Unfortunately, it's on the 2nd. Oh. The 2nd, that's when Olympia and Rivals 2 comes out, right? So maybe that's a bad timing there.
Right away then.
What was in the Direct anyway? So for me personally, there was a few things that, like, they were all towards the start of the Direct that I really am looking forward to. Obviously, there was Metroid Prime 4. I've been waiting for that game for ages. Even before I would have called myself a Metroid fan, I was a huge fan of the Prime series. Right? So Metroid Prime 4 actually getting footage, and the fact that it's coming out this year, that's huge. Really looking forward to that. On top of that, the Raidokusa Noha games, or at least one of them, is getting a remaster, and so I'll have a chance to play that on modern footage, modern hardware, right? Those have always been games that interested me because they're SMT titles and SMT spin-offs like Persona, but like different. There was a new AI the Somnium Files games, and those are my favorite puzzle games, my favorite like point and click adventure visual novel type games. There was a Gradius collection with a new Salamander game in it, Salamander 3. So that's cool. Just like, and then a bunch of like small, tiny little stuff that looked interesting.
Everyone.
And yeah, how we got actual footage of Metroid Prime 4. It looks amazing.
You.
Regardless of the audience's size, you must convey your thoughts as if you're talking one-on-one. I agree. Yoshida would be a great streamer. You're a little concerned it's not a Switch 2 game? So I have a sneaking suspicion it'll be like Breath of the Wild was, right? It'll be both systems. And as far as I'm aware, they have mentioned that Switch 2 will be backwards compatible, at least with some things, so that's nice.
You're right. Very well.
I haven't been keeping super on top of all of the Switch 2 stuff just because, like, I prefer to be surprised by things, I guess. Switch 2, when I have the money for it, I'm going to grab it. So, you know, I don't need to know all of the details about everything all the time. Confidant Son, rank 2. New ability, Diplomacy. Occasionally ask for more money or items during negotiations. This is an incredibly useful skill if you are doing something like a full compendium playthrough, which is what I typically do with Persona. I'm not doing it now because I'm on stream and that takes a lot of time. But incredibly useful skill, especially if you're going for 100% completion.
All right.
Once a Smash Machine gets announced, I will pay attention. Otherwise, fuck it. Yeah. So, like, once a surefire I have to play this game gets announced, that's when I'll be like, okay, I need to know everything. But for the time being, it's like, yeah, it's something I'm interested in. If I have the cash, I'll pick it up when it's available. That's kind of the way I am with everything. So, for example, I mentioned earlier a new Trails game got announced to be translated for the West. It's coming out, I think, later this year. All I needed to know was that that game is coming out because I still have a game to beat before that. The last one that came out for the West. Right? I don't need to know any details about anything. Just that the next one is coming. It will be playable soon.
I shall ask you again another time.
I've got quite the backlog, dude. So, before I decided that I want to do Elden Ring on stream, which hopefully will start next week, but if not, the week after for sure, I was debating, like, oh, which of these other games do I want to play? And every single one of them was like... Every single one of them was like, oh, this is gonna take 60 hours. This is gonna take 80 hours. What? What do you mean, what? Did you not know? Did I have not mentioned the Elden Ring thing on stream? I'm playing Elden Ring on stream because my brother bought it and we share a library, so I can play it. The only thing is, I have to make sure to communicate with him that, like, since it's in his Steam library, it's his game, right? I'm just leeching from him. I'm just gonna have to make sure to communicate with him. Please, maybe don't play it at, like, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Wednesday. And yeah, Elden Ring is gonna take a long time. That game is big.
Oh.
Morning.
How blind am I on Elden Ring? The only Elden Ring stuff I have seen is I watched Noble do a full playthrough of the DLC, right? And I watched Peeve and Brandon and a few other people do like PvP. I haven't watched anyone fight any bosses. Actually, that's not true. I watched Zeal fight a single boss. I watched Ouroboros fight a single boss. And I think that's it. Like base game bosses. Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot. I purposely didn't watch playthroughs because I knew that at some point in the future I'd want to play. And also I was really burnt out on Souls when Elden Ring was coming out.
For real?
What's my usual playstyle for Souls games? Typically, I just find a nice axe and a shield and I just sort of hack at things and just stumble around. So, like, for example, my favorite weapon in any Souls game was just a battle axe. I just like smacking things with an axe. And in Dark Souls 1, it's got a nice satisfying feeling to it because when you hit, there's a whole lot less recovery than if you just swing and miss.
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure
Having a
it's truly
student
shocking
investigate
for
other
you as
students,
student
yeah, surely
council
that's for a
president
just
to
cause.
see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease. That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Why does anyone think this is real? So how? I'm just gonna level with you with a very, very minor spoiler. That guy is in the know. That's why.
You mean that guy who was all like, how could I possibly apologize for what I've done? Oh. Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole
Look
stealing
at
the
this.
heart thing?
Look at that. That's beautiful right there.
There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence. Yeah.
How's it going?
But yeah, so many of these characters are treating it like a real thing because there are
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
organizations
By the way,
and
I started
forces
on the
in this
TV
world
station.
that like know
What about you
about personas and stuff adjacent to personas.
Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
He's got a good point.
Quit bickering and go. Then let's all choose the TV station. I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. Alright, I'm gonna head back.
Love how his shirt says no mo
Maybe I should get a
rules.
haircut.
That guy is such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
Morgana, you're not much smarter. Wait, they chose to ignore him? Now, wait a moment. That doesn't make any sense. Since you're his pupil, wouldn't that mean people want to, like, ask you a bunch of questions? I don't... Maybe it's a cultural difference over there in Japan.
Hey, are you listening?
No? Is he a ninja? I became more charming because I dodged the chalk throw. Okay. Listen, I'll take the free points, but that makes no sense whatsoever.
Senpai, what a pleasant surprise. It's really pouring down, isn't it?
I thought something like this would happen, so I snuck a collapsible umbrella into your bag.
I don't want to thank the cat, but okay.
Want me to pack a towel and change of underwear next time?
Okay. That's a bit rude. Oh, hi, Kaneki.
Well, see you around. Unfortunately, I forgot it. But it's fine. I'll barely get wet if I run to the station. If anything, it'll make for good training.
Kids are dumb. They're easily impressed by the most mundane of things. Yeah, I guess so.
Huh? But how are... Oh, are you offering to share your umbrella? That'd be wonderful. Thank you so much. Thanks again for letting me join you. To be honest, prelims are coming up soon, so I didn't want to take any chances of getting sick.
Sammy says hi too. Tell Sammy I say hi, but that he needs to stop playing so much Elden Ring. Unless he wants to become a huge fan of me when I start streaming Elden Ring, in which case, cool. Thanks so much for your support, Sammy.
Yeah, that's right. 2 huge competitions are coming up. One at the beginning of summer and one near the end. If I'm going to participate in the prelims, I have to be selected as my club's representative. And there's a qualifier meet to determine who that rep will be. It's my dream to compete in gymnastics on the global level. So, I plan on maintaining a strict training regimen with my coach.
He will be your biggest fan as long as he can keep his addiction. Well, I don't want to encourage that behavior, but I do want to encourage that behavior, so...
I'd be invincible if I had you cheering me on.
You know, I
Senpai.
already like this character more than I like Marie from
Oh,
Persona 4.
You're already at the station.
She's like way, way more charming.
I'll be fine from here out. I can't thank you enough for today. I swear, I'll
It also
return the
helps that
favor
I
some-
like her design.
Isn't that Yoshizawa?
You mean the honors gymnast? She gets the VIP treatment at school and a boyfriend to escort her around? Miss Special
Girl, you're
Snowflake
literally
shares
with your
living
boyfriend
on
right now.
Easy Street. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to deal with a misunderstanding like that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. The same thing happens in class, too. People are often wary of me because I'm an honor student. The school's expecting me to attain strong results in the upcoming competitions, too. They
Man,
even
Japan
told me
is
I
weird.
didn't have to participate in the cleanup event.
They
But I
want
just don't like getting special treatment.
they like praise each other for being smart and doing well in exams, but then if you're too smart, it's like, well, actually, no, that's intimidating.
Hello, Dad?
Shrimp, that's all
What
I
was
really
that?
like.
Sorry, my phone's been acting
Thank
up
you
lately.
for the follow.
It's okay. Thanks.
Welcome to
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a name for
I'll
any
see you
followers.
later.
You're a shrimp now. You're gonna have to deal with
Sorry
that.
about that. He asked if I needed a ride since it's raining. A bit overprotective, don't you think? Yes, I definitely agree.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Well,
whoa,
I
whoa,
have
whoa,
to
whoa.
get to practice, so
I almost glossed over that. Someone in Persona mentioned their parents? What?
it's time for me
That's
to go.
crazy.
Thanks so much for today.
They
Excuse
actually
me.
had contact with their parents? You're what? You're a shrimp. You've been shrimped. Shrimp Miku. Shrimp Miku now claims you.
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
The girl acting like a queen is Hikari Shimizu.
Hey, hey!
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome. Train doors are now closing.
An anime character with parents? Inconceivable. Well, okay. A few times in Persona, characters mention their parents, right? But very rarely do they actually, like, have contact with them, you know? But she had a conversation on the phone with her father on screen. That's crazy.
Service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
I don't believe
Crazy, isn't it?
It appears everyone is here.
Man, I really love the days when it's raining in this game. Okay. Does this have a end by date?
Listen up.
Very well.
Yep.
I thought these had Kichijoji at night. Yeah, I thought these had like expiration dates, but it doesn't seem like they do. Rainy days in general are great. Yes, I agree. I grew up in a household that like my parents and my family, they all really love sunny weather. And so they'd look outside and be like, oh, it's a really bleak day when it's rainy out. And I am the opposite. Anytime it's rainy out, I just like, my whole mood improves. You've won 100 yen? Oh, that's some bull. That is some bull.
Wow.
Welcome.
It's so cozy. Yeah, it's so cozy. It's nice. Typically, the weather is a bit cooler, though oftentimes hotter weather follows, but
Please, take your time.
right? And like the sound of rain hitting a window or a roof, just it's nice. Did I finish that DVD? I think I did, right? Oh, we haven't finished it yet. Okay. Oh, I can refill my vending machine stock. So I should do that.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I want to check to see if you have anything
Would
new.
you like?
Okay, cool, you do. That's the exact thing I was looking for. A game and console set that includes a game. They're both considerably old. Yeah, it's like a Super Nintendo or something. Or like a PlayStation 1. Now we can play video games at night. When the cat yells at me for being up too late, I can say screw the man and play some Ninja Gaiden. Okay, so I need to go to Kichijoji at night in order for this investigation to go forward. But there are also shops here I didn't check out last time, so let's go ahead and do that.
Hi there. Hey, any questions?
Let's ask about the stores. Oh, I guess that's it. There's a fishy store that sells, or that buys clothing. And another store that sells incense.
Take your time.
Oh. Okay, apparently this is the type of thing you can only do on certain days. Oh, there's also a shrine, right? A temple. What, I can't go into the temple? Using the temple. If you meditate at the temple, you will be able to increase your maximum SP, however time will pass. The more you meditate, the greater the effect will be. Check your schedule and use the temple diligently.
What are you
Oh,
gonna
okay.
do?
No. This is the sort of thing that, on a first playthrough, I'm like almost never going to use that. Unless there is literally nothing else I can do, I'm not going to waste my time just getting a little bit more SP on one character.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, for the price, this is actually not bad, so let's grab some of those. This is one of the areas that was added in Royal, for anybody who doesn't know, so like it's all totally unfamiliar to me.
Welcome.
Well, see you later.
These are pretty good too, but I could waste a ton of money on them, so I'm not going to do that because I don't have as much money as I would like at the moment. Oh, can't go to the jazz club? That's probably a nighttime activity then.
Welcome.
Ooh, these are all nice. So the amp skills, if I remember correctly, increases your attack damage with those, with the respective thing that it's amping, like Curse, Bless, Psychic, right? By 10%. So that's kind of huge. They're expensive for the time being, but that is worth something. That is worth looking into for later.
Make yourself at home.
Am I crazy or does this not seem worth it? Upping a stat by 1 does not seem worth the time and the money. Okay, is there anything else I needed to do here? No. So let's just go hang out with whoever that social link is. It's probably Ryuji. Actually, wait, no. I want to go check to see if my boy Yusuke is available.
Hello?
No? Okay. Well, I don't know when he becomes available then. Ryuji it is.
Yo. Wanna get going? This has gotta be it!
Protein Lovers Gym. What a great name.
By the way,
Getting a membership? Well, unfortunately, he just said it's not membership based, so you just pay anytime you visit, which I imagine ends up being way, way more expensive in the long run.
wanna get going?
You can have quick travel to Sports Gym. Oh, that's not what it was called. It was called Protein Lovers. Thank you very much.
Morning.
What's bonkin'? I'm glad someone called it out. That is a strange, strange thing to say. This kid's a weirdo. This kid's a straight up weirdo. New catchphrase, just say what's bonkin'. Hello, my fellow kids. What's bonkin'? This guy seems like a really good guy. Really nice guy.
For real?
No, see, that's his catchphrase, actually. Him saying for real.
Huh?
So short. I wish that dialogue was the correct choice. Confidant Chariot rank 5.
All right.
Appears your headset is reaching the end of its lifespan. Oh no. What kind of headset do you have?
See ya.
I've been rocking the same pair of headphones for like 5-6 years now. And they don't show any sign of dying out on me. I've had to replace the pads on them once, but otherwise, some HyperX one. Yeah, okay. So those, I've owned 2 pairs of HyperX. Neither of them lasted longer than like a year and a half. You've had those for about 4 years? Yeah, okay. That... Some people swear by HyperX, right? As far as headsets go. My experience with them hasn't been great. They weren't particularly comfortable for me. They didn't last very long. But I know some people... They've used them for very, very many years and been fine with them, so... Seems like it might be a bit of a gamble. Whether or not you get a pair that's really nice or not. Holy cow, we got a second shrimp today. That's crazy. Thanks so much. I was talking about this. I think I don't think I said I was talking about it on stream. I was talking about it with a friend. Right? A bunch of people followed me. A bunch of my friends followed me, but they all did it off stream. So I was seeing my follower count go up. And I was happy about that, but the fact that I couldn't hear that alert, I couldn't see that alert when live was upsetting because I like that alert.
Listen well. Then.
Okay, fine, I'll go. Actually, scratch that. Let's go to Kichijoji and do some research before we go. Because we need to be here at night. Okay, I don't know which way Harmony Alley is, but let's just look around.
Hey!
He tries to mooch money off people. What a dirtbag. Someday we may have enough shrimps for fried rice. I am not cooking the shrimp Miku. How dare you? He's always shouting his name over and over. Heiji Ono.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we did the investigation we need there. Let's go back to the Velvet Room. Now the shrimps fried the rice. Oh, you're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
I was
You're telling me multiple shrimps fried this rice? You know, I've never had shrimp fried rice. It's always been chicken or pork for me. Or vegetable, you know. Sometimes you got that.
Listen up, inmate.
Got that craving for a veggie dish. A vegetarian day, you know. Not even wants to try it. No, see, I grew up, I really didn't like seafood when I was growing up. So I avoided it at all costs. Like, still to this day, the food I hate the most is tuna. I cannot stand the smell or taste or texture of tuna. And there were very many attempts by my family to feed me tuna when I was younger that did not go well. Okay, outings with the twins. You can now take the twins to various facilities that pique their interest. When these outings are available, the duo can be found waiting for Mr. just outside the Velvet Room. In order to take them to these locations, you'll need to check out the various facilities around the city. Time will pass during an outing with the twins. Okay, you're just doing the same thing you were doing in previous games, where you're just taking them out on like a little play date or whatever, you know? Sure.
Very well.
Oh, okay, we're going to Big Bang Burger with them.
What'll you do?
Oh.
Shrimp is great in fried rice, but you usually get beef or just veggie. See, I'm huge on pork fried rice. And just like, I don't know what Chinese places do to the pork that they use in dishes like that, but whatever they do to that pork just makes it so much better than normal. I'm not a huge fan of pork. I'll eat pork. It's good from time to time, but the pork in like pork fried rice or pork lo mein or whatever just tastes delicious.
Guide me, inmate.
You've never been a fan of fried rice? Only really like steamed rice or rice pilaf. I don't know if I've ever had rice pilaf, but I am the opposite. I don't really like plain rice. I'll eat it. It's fine, but it's not a favorite of mine.
You've got guts.
I'm not ranked high enough for that.
Quit spacing out.
Oh boy. That is much, much larger than the ones we are currently challenging. The Cosmic Tower Burger. Wow.
That's right. Okay.
Failing to join the Clean Play Club is an offense. You think it's coated with stars before they cook it? You used to get pork until you learned it was a big IBS trigger for you? Oh, that sucks. I know so many people with IBS, it's kind of crazy. There has to be some, like, serious underlying cause to why so many people nowadays have IBS.
I suppose.
Hey.
Our food is filled with plastics and heavy metals. Yeah, that's true. Our food is filled with plastic and heavy metals, and so is our water. I have tried my best to stop drinking out of any container that is plastic. Wait, I'm sorry, did she just say a burger, fries, and juice, and a toy for 500 yen? Man, you don't even get like a burger here for that much.
Well, we didn't experience any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable.
You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway.
Shut up! I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine.
That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort.
What? Is this true? I see. Well, they didn't taste bad. But seriously, what are they? I ate all of mine, you know.
Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track.
Can't believe she doesn't
Well,
like pickles.
at
That's
any rate,
crazy.
We've determined that hamburgers
That's
are
like a
incapable
capital
of conveying
offense.
the
Pickles are
majesty of
delicious.
space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task.
Here is your reward.
You better work just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation.
I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places.
Yeah, we love the shop.
For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing.
That does sound interesting.
I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
But yeah, cutting out plastic is difficult because it's so convenient. So I'm not trying to like entirely cut it out. I think that would be nearly impossible. But not drinking out of it, not using it as cooking utensils, right? That's definitely not heating it up in the microwave. That's something I learned to stop doing a while ago. Don't heat anything up in the microwave. That's plastic. Regardless of if it says that it's microwave safe.
I'm hot.
Hey, hey!
Think it's a realistic goal to cut down where you can? Yeah, I agree.
A request to the student body.
It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up.
Like, it's impossible to cut it all out, right? And I don't even know how much it will actually make a difference in my personal life, but
anything? Why the student council
cutting it out
president, though?
can't be bad
What does she
for
have to
me,
do with
so...
Principal Kobayakawa?
I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it.
Well, Nijima-san's a rat, so...
How tragic.
Look at this picture.
Give it
Oh
a
no.
try.
The red king crab is biologically related to the hermit crab. So, how is it different from a crab? Do you know? No? I have no clue how this thing is any different than a normal crab. It just looks like a crab to me. Let's just say the pincer shape.
That's a shame.
They're different from crabs in the number of legs they have. Oh, crabs have 4 legs. The more you know. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but red king crabs only have 4 pairs. Wait, oh, because you count the front ones as well, duh. The direction the legs unfold is reversed, too. Typically, they face forward, but a red king crabs do not. The whole emote would have given the answer, yeah, except it's hard to... On my screen, it's hard to see how many legs that little dude has. Incidentally, the Tom Alley of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. It's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world is full of deception. Learn more in video game school than actual school? Truth. I don't know if I could tell you a single thing that I learned in school.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
Oof. Ooh, we're gonna listen to that line read again.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
That person needs to try harder.
Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened.
I'm so scared. Please do something.
What?
They have dirt on me and they're demanding money? I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya?
So there are even victims at our school. What should we do?
This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening
I
for
agree,
us too.
it isn't.
Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this?
Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being.
If you say so.
Yeah, Cryo, Persona 4 has a lot of
My
really
apologies for
tricky
the
questions,
confusion.
including a bunch
Don't
of
worry.
like math-related
I'll do
ones.
something about all of this.
I found 3s to be the most easy to remember and easy to suss out. But 4s were definitely the hardest. Oh, okay. There's nothing to do today, which means it's raining. We should go to the bathhouse. Right? No, that's raining. It's at night. Dang it.
I just can't bring myself to like the rain.
If that P4 rumor is true, I hope it's not bad. Can't compare 3 with Reload, but it seems like most that were fans of 3 weren't that happy. So the issue with Reload is that it adds so much stuff to the game that it changes the feel of the atmosphere, right? And the new music is good, but it just doesn't match the vibe of Persona 3 originally. I enjoyed P3 Reload as a big P3 fan, right? But in the future, if I want to play Persona 3 again, I won't be playing Reload. I'll be playing either Portable or FES. My biggest single gripe was the fact that the final boss fight did not feel tense or intimidating anymore. It was much too bright and happy. Okay, what do I do since I can't do that? Are any of my stats close to... Okay, we'll save real quick. Are any of my stats close to leveling up? Charm is pretty close. Kindness is not particularly close. Knowledge, Guts, and Proficiency are nowhere near a new level. Yeah, let's work on Charm then, I guess. Still need to go do the Reload DLC. Yeah, I haven't even done that. And I don't really have any plans to do that.
What do you want to do?
Okay, let's shop and then work.
What do you want to do?
Oh, thank God.
Where's the barcode on the black box? By the logo on the back.
Nice going. You did great.
You did such a great job remembering that one thing we told you 5 seconds prior.
Hey!
You're such a charming guy, how you scan barcodes.
Ah, you're back.
Ooh.
Hey!
New crossword puzzle. Ow, I need your help. A type of outdoor allergy. That is a very long word. Sign of a cold. And then the last one is gets congested. A sneeze is a sign of a cold, right? See, I'm not a complete idiot. I can figure these out sometimes. Gets congested. I guess your nose gets congested, right? That makes sense. Okay, and then finally the last one is a type of outdoor allergy. And that's an incredibly long word. They couldn't have given me like one other letter to work with here. You don't know how to spell it, but you think you know the word. Oh. Well, knowing how to spell it is kind of a prerequisite here. For anybody who wasn't around last time I had, last time I had to do one of these longer words, it was difficult. Now, Hal, let me suffer for a few minutes first, okay? Let me suffer for a few minutes like last time, and then you can give me a hint. And then I'll fail to realize what the word is, even with the hint, and then you can tell me. Okay? How is a top 100 Wordle pro? Yeah, apparently. Apparently does crossword like every single time that a crossword comes across his life. He's just like, yep, time to do crossword. A type of outdoor allergy. What's throwing me for a loop here is that I don't know about any types of allergies. Like, what is it asking exactly? Like, you can be allergic to pollen. You do the mini New York Times crossword every day. Yeah. That's these are the only crosswords I've done in many years. Crosswords are not my favorite type of puzzle. Okay, so it's not something simple like pollen, right? Because that's too short. I just can't think of any word that is like an allergy. Oh, wait, you don't think you actually know the word? Oh, okay. Great. That's not good. Like, also, this all, like, we have to assume that these are right, correct? You know? They seem right, but maybe they're not. You have the last puzzle you did with your grandma and you're gonna frame it? Oh, that's nice. My grandma was not like a word puzzle kind of gal. She really likes jigsaw puzzles. So anytime I go visit her, we do a bunch of jigsaw puzzles. And she's the type that's like, oh, it's only 2,000 pieces. That's okay. You know, she'll do like 10,000 piece puzzles. It's crazy. It was a jigsaw puzzle. It was a Thomas Kincaid Winnie the Pooh one. Ooh. I love me some Winnie the Pooh. I have 3 different pieces of Winnie the Pooh apparel that I wear on the regular. Yeah, okay, nothing is coming to mind. I'm gonna need a hint here. Assuming one of you actually knows it, you know? Now get back here, Hal. You're supposed to be the crossword guy. So the only type of like outdoor allergies that come to mind, right? I know someone allergic to the sun, which must suck for them. A few people in my family are allergic to grass. People are very typically allergic to pollen. See, pollenosis. That's hay fever, huh? If it's a word that's like that, that's crazy. If that's actually what it's asking for us here, then congratulations, you're the smartest person I know. Oh, it's totally that, isn't it? This is the only word that makes sense. Oh my lord, come on. That's crazy. Who knows that word? Pollenosis. This is an allergic reaction that triggers when pollen makes contact with membranes in the nose or eyes. It primarily causes sneezing, runny nose, and itchiness. These symptoms came to rise when English farmers harvested their pastures, leading the nickname for pollenosis, hay fever, to become a commonplace.
All right. I see. Nice.
And that one only gives us +1 point to our smarts. That's crazy. Okay, so for example here, right? The other words are simple. Gallery, golden blossoms, semesters. I had a difficult time with Malays, but that was like a personal issue. Pollenosis, that's crazy. Look at how common these other words are, barring Malays. And then you got this.
Hey.
You were a pharmacy tech for 3-ish years, but you had to check if that was an actual thing. You had the pollen part, and all the letters left that made sense was that. What was that lady shouting about? Are you stupid? I am stupid. Thanks for noticing. I have never heard of the word pollenosis. So, like, congrats. That was great.
Hi.
I need
See you
to
later.
grab a think moon persona. I think he's the moon. Let me double check. Yes, he is the moon. So I'll grab a moon persona real quick. Why are you out here?
What are you gonna do today? Now. What'll you do?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hang out with Mishima today.
Hey, inmate!
Itis and osis are top suffix to medical terms. I just wasn't expecting them to put one in. Yeah. It's a
You have business with me?
a complicated word. Maybe it's less like. Maybe that's a translation thing. Mishima, yeah, but he's unfortunately he's like almost required to level up.
The inmate needs our guidance. Let's execute him. Finished for now.
I need to
Steve,
register
you
everything
handle
first.
this.
Oh, okay,
These
cool.
are the paths you have walked. Is this what you lack patience? Is this what a fee is required? This is your power.
Done already? What?
You always rush through his as fast as you can.
No
Yeah.
slacking off.
I don't. The Moon Arcana tends to kind of suck, right? In 3, it's not great. I couldn't tell you who it is in 4.
Hi.
It tends not to be a particularly interesting one.
Leave it to me.
Oh, the next thing we get is at 5. I'm glad that it tells you now.
All right, let's go.
Oh, at least he's paying, you know. I have a simp, and it's very helpful.
Actually,
Bro, you shouldn't be doing that. That sounds like a scam, bro. I don't like his behavior, and I know which of these options are the correct options to like curry favor with him, but I just don't like doing them.
oh. That's right.
Okay, so far he has used his quote-unquote connections to the Phantom Thieves to line up dates with girls online and to ask for donation money so that he could maybe use it on an expensive buffet. Great stuff. Of course, he says he's returning the money, but only after the fact. Also, it's funny, he wanted to splurge, right? To treat the Phantom Thieves well, but he only took you out. The Moon Arcana in 4 was I. Oh, okay, I don't dislike her. She's, like, not terrible. I know some people don't like her at all, but for me, she was, like, fine.
What do you think about that? I was wondering about that. That's cool.
It's so cool.
Oh, yes. How about you?
Bro, why are all the teachers always calling me out specifically? Where does totalitarianism take things a step further than authoritarianism? Oh boy. I don't know. This is not my subject of expertise. Let's gamble. Let's go gambling. That one. I don't know which one it was.
Too hard.
Oh, dang it. A totalitarian government tries to control the culture, morals, and even thoughts of its people. Okay. To minimize dissidents, they try to assimilate everyone into one ideology. Even reading the room can be seen as a form of personal assimilation. There are definitely people I want to punch these students. I want to smack them in the face. They are so incredibly rude when I get things wrong, but so, like, two-faced when I get them right. You just realized the title? But there's nothing wrong with the title.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that?
It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san.
Huh?
I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he
I mean,
wants
that
to sniff
seems
out
like the
any
truth.
rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet.
That's the worst. So that's what he's using Nijibe Senpai for?
Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too.
Nijima Senpai knew?
What is the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the
This
easier
guy is a
your
slime ball.
investigation would become. And
Like, to
did
the
any
highest
information
degree.
arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shujin who are being threatened by a criminal organization. A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake?
It's literally ball-shaped, it's true.
Students of our academy.
And his head looks so shiny, so slimy, so
There is
smooth.
still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly. My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves.
But that's absurd.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble? Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position.
Oof.
My expectations of you are very high. I hope you
Gotta
don't
compare her to her sister. I mean, we all do it. But like, dang. I forgot about that part. He's just too clearly a downgrade from her big sis. It isn't our fault. That's unfortunate but true. And it's not like we're the principal. It's not like we're doing it to her face, you know? That's where the real slimeball stuff comes from. The fact that he is just openly telling her you're not as good as your sister. Right to her face. Man, that sounds like I am excusing talking behind someone's back. This is a video game character, so it's okay. She doesn't have any feelings. With real people, I'm a little bit more considerate than that. At least I like to think. Okay, let's check these requests.
Listen up.
Okay. Very well.
Listen up.
Come on.
Oh, and
Sounds like he gets severe joint pain on rainy days.
Sure, let's go.
yes. Yep.
Okay, so we could do these right now. But I saw that Yoshizawa was available, and I kind of want to hang out with her.
I feel like dancing.
She's the Faith Arcana, and I don't think I have a Faith on me, so I'm gonna need to fix that. Yeah, we are way nicer. We talk shit behind her back. Exactly. We're just being considerate of her feelings by not addressing our issues to her face, you know? Okay, I need to go to the Velvet Room real quick.
Hey, inmate!
How fares your progress in our game?
The inmate needs our guide. Let's execute him!
Better to spare her feelings and just quietly resent her. Exactly.
Now choose! Gather them. What path do you want?
Okay, let's see. I can make
Not
one
terrible,
faith.
but not impressive. Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Will it gain new power? I wonder.
You made yourself a phone wallpaper today and you like it. Cool. I'm glad to hear that. I saw the one you were making for Noble and it looked fantastic. So I'm sure the one you made for yourself looks nice too. Most of the time I just used like cute anime girls as my as my phone wallpaper.
You change your mind? Are you finished? What? No slacking off.
Bro, she's stalking me again? Get a life, woman. Oh, heck yeah. Get to nuke a viewer bot. Goodbye.
I think that's good.
Good effort.
I was thinking... You know... Thank you so much. But... Yes!
Confidant Faith, rank 2, new ability, Tumbling. Allows you to avoid being surrounded by enemies in palaces. Okay, cool. Neat. You stretch a little and suddenly you're limber enough to just slip through the enemy ranks. Not that I would know, I'm stiff like a board. Can't touch my toes. Stretching is just not a thing for me. Tumbling. After the lessons with Kasumi, Mr. can now use tumbling. If a shadow attacks you head-on in a palace, you'll be able to avoid being surrounded by enemies and turn the situation into a normal encounter or an ambush.
I'll be heading home
That
now.
would be useful if I ever get ambushed, but I don't, because I am just too good at the game.
All right.
Oh, and I get max HP from that. That's nice.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, time to call my teacher.
Bye.
Oh, Friday and Saturday. Okay, good to know. Gonna check to see if I can take the twins out. And if we can, yeah, it looks like we can.
What are you gonna do today? Now,
Okay, let's go to the movies.
what'll you do? Oh. Guide me, inmate. Not bad for an inmate. Shut up! Don't tell me.
Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate. Okay.
What? Don't fall behind.
Now, let us return.
Yeah, these two are a little bit tense, a little bit intense, right? A little bit extreme in their reactions.
That's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements. To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
Did Ryuji really not know that?
Chill, man.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Could this get any more obvious?
So sleepy.
Wow, he's not even listening to what I said.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited...
Bro, she is talking about the most basic of basics.
How much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna last.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
Did you know that TVs use electricity? Yeah, exactly.
You got a slamming bot after all.
Bro, she's a high schooler. Leave her alone, man.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
So many creeps. So many creeps.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Well then,
Anything for
let's
you,
have
Becky?
see what it's like to be an AC. Oh,
Them rotten adults, as if we haven't met plenty of rotten kids as
when we're
well.
moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will
Hey,
do.
I've done that before.
He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy
I've
next
also
to him,
operated a camera
You
before.
can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and
If
grab
you're
the
feeling
cables.
lonely.
Damn it. This sucks. Ah, what a pain in the ass! This is totally killing my vibe.
Yeah, I've had some very brief but hands-on experience working with production cameras before. Back when I was in middle school, went on a trip with my church. It's pretty neat.
So pissed off! Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know! I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Yeah, let's eat some pancakes or something.
I
Oh,
wanna go to that
yeah,
huge
okay.
pancake-looking place we passed on the way here. It looked delicious. What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
Alright, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to eat pancakes and then go on a roller coaster either.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Okay, guys, everyone pay attention. It's the cool guy.
What do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Where are my manners? My name is Goro.
You know, I can't believe they used this trope 2 games in a row.
Filming? What? You a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh!
I wonder if Persona 6 will also have a board detective, because, you know, just a trend at this point.
There's a briefing
Just gotta
for
keep it
tomorrow's
going.
recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
Uh-oh, guys, I don't know if you caught it, but he made a mistake.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
You don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on.
Screw
let's get
Akechi,
it going.
Naoto is better. Well, no one's gonna disagree with that. Naoto is better. But I also like Akechi, so...
Alright.
Hell yeah, let's go to Dometown.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
This is why I spoke against it.
Dude, it's not fair. Using your cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow.
I don't like pancakes, just for the record. I need to put that out there. Pancakes suck.
Well then.
Waffles are infinitely better. Can I go out tonight? I can. Okay, but is there anything to do? Actually, you know what? I should finish that DVD. As much as I hate not, like, spending a time with social links when they're available, I should finish this DVD.
Hey!
Playing video games. Playing video games will cause time to pass, but various stats will increase depending on what games played. Games are made up of several levels. Completing one level will fill in one cartridge icon. The game has been beaten when all icons are filled.
Oh.
Doesn't matter whether he's a zombie or not. Stranger is just another word for enemy, right?
Stop! Wait! I'm human! I'm still human!
You'll only like pancakes if you have syrup to dip them in instead of cover them in. I like pancakes for like the first 2 or 3 bites, and then I'm like, yeah, this is too much.
Okay.
That's insane. They are delicious. Listen, dude. They just get really soggy and gross after a couple of bites. Pancakes, they're just not waffles, and neither waffles or pancakes are nearly even close to as good as French toast.
It's Akechi! Oh, he's so
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now,
Banana
on to the
pancakes with a
hottest meet
syrup
and
cup for
greet
dipping them in.
segment of our show.
Okay, see, that could be
After
pretty
his
good.
last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back
I
this
love me some
fine gentleman
bananas,
today.
and I love bananas
It's the
in
high
things.
school
Banana bread
detective,
is top tier.
Bo Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering. But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes?
Yes.
Some people even say
But
that
they're
the
clearly
thieves are
committing
actually
crimes.
helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant
This guy
charisma.
has an annoying
I have to
voice.
say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves.
Ooh,
First,
pick me, pick me.
Please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
All right, let's try asking this student here.
Okay,
Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
I think they're stinky. Oh, well, I don't agree with any of these. Well, actually, they do more than the cops. That's true. The cops suck.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
No, it doesn't.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
No, probably not.
Ah, throwing the question back at me. Well, this is my opinion on the topic. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Just a little bit, yeah.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police, do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry, I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Throws you off that Akechi's the same voice as Chai from Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, this guy's everywhere nowadays. He's a pretty good voice actor, so I don't mind.
Advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
I don't believe in either of these, but okay.
Oh,
sure.
If it's all right
Oh,
with you, would
skipped
you
a line.
continue sharing your thoughts with me?
Oopsie. Yeah, I'd love to keep talking to you, bro.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people.
That's all I
you can call
really
it my
like.
detective's intuition.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Kidding, of course.
Thanks for the follow. You know, there's a mod to cut these scenes out. Just cut out all the scenes or size. Like, of course, you had to have
I
had
can't believe you evaded the police's network until
someone helpful do something
the
for
only
you.
logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Justice Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing.
Man, that has
shall
to be
lead
the
to
coolest
freedom
freaking, the coolest Arcana. The Justice Arcana. Confidant, Goro, Akechi, Arcana, Justice. Rank 1.
All right. Yes. We should exchange contact info.
Yes, we should.
And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
You know, based on a lot of Japanese media I've seen, it seems
Detective's
like
intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate
it's a popular
that.
thing to use
On the
like
other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him.
NFC contact
If
touch
he contacts
information
you,
in
try
Japan.
hanging out with him.
An option that I know exists on phones
Sorry for taking so long.
that I have never ever
Was
used
that
in my entire
Akechi?
life.
I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as it makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you know that same technology that like amiibos use, that credit cards use, where you just touch the thing to a scanner and it transfers the info over? How far into Royal are we? We just finished the second palace, so we're not that far. We're gonna be playing this for a couple more months at least. They use it for public transport is a big thing, and also to swap contact info. Yeah. It seems like Japan is
Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media.
it's much more common to use that sort of technology in Japan. For over here, we literally, the only time I see it used is for credit cards.
It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
I'm a popular guy tonight. How dare he declare the Phantom Thieves? I want you to type that again there, Mishima. Phantom Thieves are criminals. It's literally in their name, dude.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this? Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Let's check the fridge. We haven't checked the fridge in a while. Holy yapper. Yeah. Holy yapper indeed. Okay, let's go return that DVD. Let's check this. When does this happen again? In 3 days. Okay, cool. What is that emote? Yap? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. How, is that one of the ones you had me at?
Welcome.
Charm or kindness? We're gonna go with kindness. Me when Morgana says one syllable. that emote is amazing. Wow. Okay, we got no. We just bought new books, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got Mishima here. It's not the sisters. I don't really want to hang out with Mishima right now, so we might just work on.
Welcome.
Oh, this is actually kind of nice. 10% chance to counter as a piece of equipment. The emote isn't even another streamer you watch, though you have seen it everywhere because it's amazing. Oh. Are you using the classic JRP trope of OP stuff that comes with the game, aka broken persona? No. I am... So, like, all the DLC personas and stuff, I'm ignoring them. They're cool, but they're busted. I don't like them. I'm doing my best to make sure that the playthrough is somewhat difficult. Right? Like, I'm doing a little bit of grinding off stream, but not for XP or money, just so that I have extra personas to fuse at a later point. Okay, so I don't really want to hang out with Mishima tonight. Is it a Friday? It's a Friday. Let's go hang out with our Pizza Hut maid. And I think she's Temperance, and I don't have a Temperance on me. But let's double check. She is. Okay, let's grab a Temperance persona and then go hang out with Pizza Hut. Let's be honest, you don't want to hang out with Mishima ever.
You certainly seem
I don't want to be mean, but yeah.
Justine, you handle this.
These are the paths you have walked.
Like, okay, so like all of these, right? You can get a level 76 endgame persona immediately for free. That's crazy. I don't want that. Okay, we only have one temperance right now. Actually, if we only have one temperance, maybe I could
The inmate needs
fuse a new one.
Let us begin the search.
I could fuse a new one, and I have to give up just one chariot, so let's do that.
I see. A strong persona.
It's meant for people who just want to listen to the story. Yeah, it is. Or people who, like, want to go straight to the end of the game.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
This is neat, but I don't think this guy gets any of that. So we're just gonna go with the typical one there.
It will receive a fraction of. Then let us begin.
It's like when when Final Fantasy VII was remastered and put out on PS4 and Steam, right? And they added a skip fight mode. It's just for people who want to go back through the story or just don't care about anything but the story at all. Are you doing some fighting game thing after Persona or just Persona today? I am going to be playing Street Fighter 6 after, and hopefully be getting Terry to Master tonight. Because I want to be done with that.
Finished for now?
Not Fatal Fury? No, not Fatal Fury.
Are you finished?
What? No slacking off.
I for Fatal Fury, I kind of just want to mess around in training mode and not actually play any matches. You know? Like, I kind of want to be fresh when the game comes out.
Oh.
So, like, yesterday, the only thing I did was I learned those really stupid... throw loops that... that T-Zoc has.
Hi.
Oh, how? Don't worry. I just mean ranked. I will play matches if you want to play matches later.
Hey. Then I'll head over. Thank you for using our service.
But you know what? I have to show off those loops on stream. So if we get to a stopping point here, I'm gonna show off the stupid, absolutely stupid stuff that T-Zoc can do.
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Can we get that dialogue again? No, we can't. Oh, that's too bad. The Phantom Thieves are super lame. Amazing. What was that? That was just a random dialogue from one of the background characters.
Too cool.
Says who?
This lady is projecting so much onto Akechi.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then! If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with! Ow!
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true?
I mean, they've kind of evolved from the start.
This, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being phantom thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? We said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until...
Okay, that's ridiculous. Come on.
but you
We were here for
always
all
take
of
the teacher's
4
side.
seconds when we
That's what a
found out
good
he was a
council
bad
president
guy.
does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was.
Okay,
So how
that's a
did you
low
help?
blow. That is a low blow.
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. They've gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of
I mean, that
Akechi.
is
He's
what you
got some
are.
Crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
Well, yes, I know exactly who it is, but that character cannot tell you that yet because that was in the future.
By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, aunt's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
Again, it is made incredibly clear that everyone here is just an idiot.
It's way too small. Plus, my mom would never agree to it.
How did he think this would work? He doesn't understand how the world works because he's a moron.
Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Lovely that they decided this without ever asking the person who owns the home, you know?
against the chief.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. Can't say I hate it though.
Bro, that's incredibly
People
rude.
refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
This guy.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste.
And he just reaches over.
It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
Of course, he had a soda while the rest of them had coffee.
So you're,
On to Kamiki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is
I just like to make it clear as day, he is not hitting on her. He's asking for the main character's sake.
Thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
On, you could have just left it there.
Sweet girl.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh,
See?
Oh, Hal, you don't like the honorifics?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
I kind of like when dubs have the honorifics in them.
Have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
Although, for some reason, that Anchan, that felt wrong.
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
What about the news? Do any of you watch the news?
There probably are a lot of famous targets on TV.
However, the suspects on the news are already being pursued by the police. Even if we make them confess their crimes, the police will take the credit.
Who cares? Who cares about the credit? Who cares about the credit? Genuinely, who
Get
cares?
you wrong at this rate.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Oh, we haven't tried to convince.
Anyway, we'll just have
We haven't
sit
tried to
tight
convince
until we
the
can find
chief
another target.
to let him stay here.
So, how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Hot pot is not an appealing idea to me. It's just a bunch
only
of
ask that we
random
finish it
stuff
off
in
with
a broth.
Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you say? That doesn't matter.
Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
You can just say that sounds good. You don't need to pretend it has some deeper meaning. Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, let's talk to
I heard you're all
Sojiro.
having hot pot for dinner. Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun.
How busy you are. Yeah. She is
Said your
nice.
friend doesn't
She's
have
kind of
anywhere to
stupid, but
go.
she's nice.
Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading.
Oh, she asked for me.
Pot. Yeah, try looking around.
Yeah, but Sojiro, I hate to break it to you, but like at most you have like 3 people in here at a time.
Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Yeah, just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland, but I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
What
Do
a
I seem
strange
so?
exchange between these two.
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes?
I mean,
Some
yes.
people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Well, let's look at that word you used there. To manipulate someone's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Manipulation
Why
is
does that
kind of not a good
interest?
thing, so...
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary.
But importantly, not a crime. Yeah, it's not a
All you need to
crime.
do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
Manipulation is immoral, but in most cases, not a crime.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping
Who does that? What do you think about this thing? You shouldn't think about those things. Exactly. Exactly.
I want to do.
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
That does not look like a comfortable position to sleep in. Oh, what a bunch of pervs. What a bunch of pervs.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Probably the same.
Now.
Yeah.
Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you.
I wonder if everyone came out of that middle school dumb. Well, you think it's just a rotten bunch? There's like a whole class, a whole school filled with
I was
idiots.
actually trying to get a track scholarship so I can make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Okay, so this lady was being forced into a taxi, right?
Damn.
And then I punched the guy. I actually don't think he punched him, right?
What's up? Then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
That's why you keep a record of everything.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
Shut up. You're done for.
Why don't you just leave?
Learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received
Like, it's
a
not like he's
complaint
got your
about an
name or
argument
anything.
here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened?
Can't believe Howie Mandel is such an asshole. While I hate to break it to you, that's not a fiction. He is apparently just not a good guy.
Shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well.
She's just scared, okay? Like, she's not.
That man is
She's
just
not
the
to
kind of
blame.
person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
I don't know.
You can't remember, huh?
I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard
And I'm sure you
to
were
find
in
out who
shock
it
after
is.
getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
Like, we've already run into him
This
once
personal
before.
information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his
Just
past
remember,
record won't
Japan
go
has a
away.
99% conviction rate, so
World is so
if you go to court,
messed
you're
up.
kind of just
The weak
boned.
are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke.
What did you miss? Howie Mandel's a bad guy.
Sounds
That's
good
what
to
you
me.
missed.
The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Okay.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
Okay, but where's he gonna sleep though?
Missed him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Why would he want you to join him?
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, An?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
I forgot how absolutely desperate Morgana was about An.
Really are the best. An's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now, but what do you think about An? As a girl, I mean.
He's a great teammate. Smile.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with An.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though. Is Target and famous
I will never understand the Japanese tradition of public bathing, dude. It's weird to me.
Making me think twice about what we do.
I do not understand bathing in public. The idea is just not appealing on any front to me.
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking.
I want all of my own bathing to be private and just to myself.
Specializes in stuff about that world, so still. It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Did something happen?
Hey!
Oh, okay, time to give him more plant nutrients. Coolio.
Oh!
Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it here with Persona for now.
Let's turn in for the night.
Yeah, this is a good stopping point. So I'll call it here for now.
Hey!
I'll just add this.
I'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern to play some Street Fighter, but currently I need to eat. Thanks so much for tuning in. I think Axie's live. I'll just raid Axie again. Yeah. So show the loops. Oh, right. Okay, I'll do that. Get back here. Yeah. I'm doing it. You should have already seen them, but... Let's see. I posted them in... They're in the fighting games thread, so let's just grab that. I hate that it's a short, but, you know, we'll make do. Okay, let's swap to a scene where... There we go. This is the crazy stuff that this character can do. That this character can currently do, and it's almost definitely a bug. But I want you to look at the health bar of Terry here. Okay? Starts at full HP. Gets comboed once. Okay, that is 917 HP. That's 91% of a life bar. Everybody has 1,000 life in this game, okay? And the funniest part about this, if T-Zoc is fighting T-Zoc, he can actually get this to 957. Okay? So what's happening here, right? He's just doing a normal combo, ending it with a super, and then he switches sides, right? He's in the corner. His air grab, his air command grab, will grab someone off the ground. Okay? This character is currently on the ground. It should not be able to be hit by anything. So what T-Zoc does is he backdashes, immediately inputs the air grab, and it just grabs him off the ground. He can do this twice. Okay? If you fight another T-Zoc, you can do this 3 times and basically do 97% of their health in one combo. It's absurd. He's backdashing it. Yeah, he's backdashing it. He doesn't have to jump, right? So the input is super easy. I got this done in like 5 minutes. I went from having no combos with this character to learning this combo in 5 minutes. It's peak. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's clearly a bug that's not supposed to be in the game, but I really, really, really hope that they keep at least let us do one of these in the launch game. Anyway, we're gonna raid Axie now. Hopefully he's actually at the game this time, but you know. If not, then, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in a half hour if you feel like coming back for some Street Fighter 6. See you later.